Good morning. Today is Friday, and we've been putting in the work this week. I am so proud of each of you for courageously concentrating every day on each of your assignments. We are going to end this week on a fantastic note. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership for my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forget
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Thank you so much for remembering our school-wide rules of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, and following our Zone Zero rule in the hallway, as all classes have been able to continue learning when you are moving to the restroom, to support, and to lunch. We'll continue to watch today to see if we have earned a treat day this week. Our school-wide events and activities. Are you a brilliant Bobcat? Scholars, next week we will begin our ready testing in reading and math. It will be your first opportunity this year to prove that you are a brilliant Bobcat. Beginning on Monday, we will reveal the names of scholars who proved their brilliance on our TCAP test that we took right at the end of the school year. And even if you were not at the Hill, we have your scores too. You never know, you might see your name come across the screen. On yesterday, you received your August calendars. On the August calendar, it shows our first parent engagement event. This will be our annual Title I meeting and open house. It will take place on August 27th at 4:30. No worries if your parents work during the afternoon and evening hours. We will have the same information shared on August the 28th at 8:30 a.m. Now remember, when your parents attend an event, you know you receive an out of uniform pass. On yesterday, we caught some of our grade levels practicing the severe weather drills. Remember to review these expectations, as we will have two of our safety drills on this day. In other school-wide events and activities, we will have our first school-wide assembly on next Friday at 9:15 in the morning. Teachers, we are asking that you review the expectations for school-wide assemblies today. day. And lastly, we will have our first theme day. It will take place on next Friday. We are wearing blue and white or Bobcat gear. On the back of your August calendar, your parents are able to order some Bobcat gear for you and have it delivered to your home or the school, and it should come just in time for our theme day next week. As we continue with our safety drill alerts for this week, scholars, we will be having an intruder drill really soon. Some things to keep in mind during an intruder drill. You must be seated on the floor, away from the window and the doors. You must be completely silent. If there was an intruder roaming the halls outside of your classroom, you don't want to alert him or her that anyone is in the classroom. You would not only put your life in danger, but you would put your classmates and your teacher's life in danger. So we understand that practice makes perfect, and that is why we will practice this and every other drill to make sure that we can execute them perfectly to keep everyone safe from harm. Teachers, if you haven't already done so, this would be a good time to pause and talk to students about the expectations for the intruder drill, as we will have one this week. Today's classroom spotlight goes to our grade 5 teachers and scholars. When I say to you that we visited grade 4 throughout the day, and each class that we visited was hard at work. On the screen, you'll see just a few of the images that we captured. I almost shared the video. It was so much fun to watch and rewatch to see who won that interesting community builder in Miss Meyer's class. Mr. Fields was hard at work getting his scholars to think about conservation, and we had some place value going on early in the morning in Miss James's class. 4th grade, you rock. Today, we have one scholar to celebrate. It was on this day that Karia Black was born. Karia, we are so excited to have you with us at the Hill so that we can celebrate just a piece of your special day with you. And we hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Now, when you see Karia in the hallway, the cafeteria, outside on the playground for recess, even if you don't see her until it's time for us to be dismissed from school this afternoon, be sure to give her a special Bobcat birthday shout out. Now, for those of you in the room with Karia right at this moment, help me wish her happy birthday by pointing to her, and saying, Happy birthday! Students in the spotlight. Today we are shining a light on our Bobcat Scholars who served as office helpers or safety specialists on yesterday. We want to thank you for always being willing to lend a helping hand. All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. And we are going to look at the We have been doing multiplication, but today you must be ready. Today will be addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, stars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds only. Answer the addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Attention. Let's go. 820. 26 minus 7. 19. I know you got that one because we have been working on making sure that we know our hard facts. 10 times 4. 40. I know you got that one because you counted by tens and you said 10, 20, 30, 40. Raise your hand if you got that one. I know you did. In our national holidays, today is National Dollar Day. National Dollar Day is observed on August the 8th in the United States. This observance marks an important event in the history of our country because it was on this day in 1786 that the monetary system was established. Did you know that there was no such thing as money before 1786? There were no coins, no dollars. I don't know. I guess people just traded things without having monetary value. So you would go up to someone and you would have an item and then you would trade it. But beginning in 1786, people started to pay each other for the money. Now, we don't know who actually created the actual dollar, but we do know that it was on this day in 1786 where they actually set the value of gold at $10 a piece and silver at $1 for each piece. In fact, we know that by 2021, the amount of money or currency in circulation in the United States was $2.10 trillion. Now, in addition to it being National Dollar Day, as if there wasn't holiday enough, today is Happiness Happens Day. Did you know that you could choose to be happy? And in 1999, the holiday Admit Your Happy Day was created. It eventually evolved into Happiness Happens Day, and in 2000, the entire month of August, the best month in the year because Miss White's birthday is in August. Did you know that August is the entire month, all 31 days are Happiness Happens Month? It's the whole month long because they said, why limit yourself to celebrating being happy to one day when we can celebrate happiness each and every day during this month? So I want you to turn, look at the person who is sitting next to you and say, I choose to be happy today. Read Aloud is dedicated to a national holiday that will take place on tomorrow. Tomorrow is National Lions Day. Did you know that was a thing? So in honor of this national holiday, we have a lion-themed story. And I want you to think about, as you listen to today's story, what you would do if a lion wanted to eat you for dinner. Today's read aloud is 6 minutes and 52 seconds long. In addition to our read aloud, we have a National Lions Day themed video. We also have adding from 1 to 9 for our pre-K and K scholars. We have the doubles video for our scholars in grades 1 and 2. We have place value for our scholars in grades 3 and 4. And for our scholars in grade 5, we are doing decimal place value to get you ready for instruction on next week. Now, we have had a phenomenal first week, so we have a big treat, a big sweet treat. We will have our big sweet treat when lunch ends today. And I cannot wait for my sweet treat. It has been freezing for the last couple of days. It is going to be amazing. Make sure that you are following the 3R approach. You do not want your teachers to say that you are not eligible for today's sweet treat. Have an awesome day. I'll see you soon. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.